Good morning, students. Welcome to Maths class of grade 7 of Basava Residential Girls School. I am Yashasvi, your maths teacher. Students, in today's class, let's start a new chapter, that is unit number 8, comparing quantities. In today's class, we'll be studying few subtopics. The first subtopic for today's class is the percentages. You might have heard the offers at supermarkets, 40% off, 30% off. Yes? Yes. You're right. So, let us understand this concept with the help of few examples. 40 divided by 100, 101 divided by 100, 599 divided by 100, 9 divided by 100, and etc. So these are the examples. Observe them. The denominator is 100. This is the first identification to know that these are the percentages. So 40th part of 100, 101 part of 100, 599th part of 100, 9th part of 100. These are the meanings of these fractions. So by these examples, now we arrive at a definition. Percentages are numerators of fractions with denominator 100. In percentages, 100 will always remain in the denominator, whereas numerators change according to the question. Percent is derived from Latin word which means per 100. In Latin they call per centum, which means per 100. The symbol for percent is this, 2 dots and there is a slash in between. 1% means 1 out of 100. So let us take the whole part as 100. In this, this part, for example, this is 1. So by this we arrive at 1 divided by 100. So 1% is equal to 1 divided by 100, and it also can be written as 0.01. Allotting the decimal point we have learned in the previous chapters. So there are 3 places here, and here also we need to place the decimal symbol at the 3rd place, that is ones, tenths and hundreds. Or we can also call it as 1st place, 2nd place and 3rd place according to your convenience. The next subtopic for today's class is percentages when total is not 100. In the previous subtopic, we observed that the denominator is 100. It is common. But in this subtopic, now let us learn what to do when the percentages, the denominator is not equal to 100. Observe few examples. 8 divided by 20, 12 divided by 20, etc. So here the denominators are not 100, they are different. How do we convert the fractions whose denominators are different? So for that, let us solve 8 divided by 20, we have to multiply the numerator as well as the denominator by 100. So 100 divided by 100 I have written, which is equal to, start cross multiplication if at all possible. Yes, we can do the cross multiplication here. 20 ones are 25s are 100. So 8 and 100 cannot be multiplied. So is equal to 8 multiplied by 5 in the numerator and 100 in the denominator is written, which is equal to 8 5s are 40 divided by 100. 100 remains common. So once we arrive at this step, we can easily convert it into percentage. So I am writing it as 40%. Let us understand it thoroughly by solving one more problem. 12 divided by 20. Again, I am multiplying the numerator as well as the denominator by 100. And I am seeing the chances, if at all, I can do the cross multiplication to simplify my process. So 21s are 25s are 100 is equal to 12. From here I have taken 12 multiplied by 5, this 5, divided by 100, this 100, which is equal to 12 5s are 60 divided by 100. Yes, I can easily convert this fraction into percentage, that is 60%. This percentage nothing means 100 only. The next subtopic for today's class is converting fractional numbers to percentage. Here it is similar to the previous subtopic wherein we multiply the numerator as well as the denominator by 100. So for example, write 1 by 3 as percent. So I have taken 1 by 3, multiply the numerator by 100 divided by as well as the denominator by 100 is equal to 1 by 3. This 100 by 100 can also be written as 100%. So now the step is 1 divided by 3 multiplied by 100%. So the next step is 1 multiplied by 100% divided by 3. Now 1 multiplied by 100% is 100% itself divided by 3. Now let us start dividing here as a rough work. 100 and 3. 3 3s are 9. Subtract 10 minus 9, 1 I get. So carry down this 0. Again 3 3s are 9. Subtract 1 I've got. So now I need to take the decimal point and I have to borrow a 0 here. So let us stop at this point and now let us convert this into a mixed fraction. So the remainder becomes numerator and the divisor here becomes denominator. And this becomes our whole number. So here I am writing 33, 1 divided by 3%. So 1 is in the numerator, 3 is in the denominator. So I have converted 1 divided by 3 fraction into percentage. Now let us solve one more example. The question is, out of 25 children, 15 are girls. What is the percentage of girls is the question. So out of 25, which means 25 should remain in the denominator, because out of 25, 15 are girls. So 15 goes to numerator. And since the question is asked about percentage, we have to multiply this fraction by 100. Now let us start simplifying. 25 ones are 25 fours are, so 15 into 4, how much? Recall the tables. See how important are your tables. 15 fours are is 60. So now this is my percent. So 60% of that class belongs to girls. The next subtopic is converting decimals to percentage. So in such questions, percentages will be given and we need to convert them into percentage. So for this, I am taking an example 0.75. For this, I am multiplying by 100% to convert it into percentage. 0.75 can also be written as 75 divided by 100. We had learnt this in our previous chapters. Because there are 3 places here, 1, 2, 3, and here 1, 2, 3, the 100. So multiplied by 100% again. 100 ones are 100 ones are. So this percentage remains. So 75%. This is the answer. Let me take one more example. 0.2. Now follow the same rule. Multiply it by 100%. So 0.2 can also be written as 2 divided by 10 because there are only 2 places here, 1 and 0. Multiplied by 100% again. So here 10 ones are, 10 tens are 100. So 2 multiplied by 10, the percentage remains. So 2 tens are 20 and the percentage symbol. So 20% is the answer. Now let us learn converting percentages to fractions or decimals. We learn how to convert the percentages given to fractions as well as decimals. For example, let us take 1%. It is in percentage form. So now I can also write this as 1 divided by 100 because this percent always denotes 100. So now this can be converted into decimals. So how many places are there? 1, 2, 3. So here 1, 2 and 3. So this percentage is converted into fractions and this fraction is converted into decimal. Let us take one more example, 10%. So now I can write this as 10 divided by 100. Yes? Yes. So here I am cancelling 1 0 each. So now I arrive at 1 divided by 10. Here there are 2 places. So decimal being 1 place and 1 being second place. So this is my answer, 0.1. Next, let us take one more example, 25%. So same 25 by 100. Now I can also write this as 0.25. How is it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The places are matching. So this is my answer. This is how we convert percentages to fractions and decimals. Thank you, students. Let us continue in the next class.